In the September 2019 US coin signature auction held at the Long Beach Collectibles Expo, some truly amazing coins were on offer. Amongst these were some true gems in the modern era, which is technically defined as anything past 1965. So let's take a quick look at the top 10 modern coins that were offered at this coin auction. Well, the first coin on this list is one that is only around a decade old. Not everyone was a fan of the Presidential Dollar series, and to be quite honest, the legislation enacting it certainly wasn't perfect. One of the peculiarities of the series is the fact that the date was in fact, along with the motto, inscribed around the edge of the coin and not on the obverse as has been tradition. And of course, as these things go, one of the easiest errors to find on these coins is the missing edge lettering, as in fact was the case with this 2009 William Henry Harrison $1 coin. NGC graded the coin as a mint era MS69 and it obtained $456 when it fell under the auctioneer's gavel. All regular proof coins after 1968 should bear an S mint mark, as they were the exclusive domain of the San Francisco Mint from that point onwards. Mistakes do of course happen from time to time, as was the case in 1990 when an Obverse die intended for the Philadelphia Mint was shipped to San Francisco instead, processed as a proof die, and an unknown number of coins struck and sold in 1990 proof sets before the mistake was noticed. This example was graded by PCGS as Proof 68 Red with a deep cameo designation to boot. It managed to raise $3,840. Sticking to Lincoln pennies for now, the next coin is not a mint era but a very rare and very nice variety coin in the form of the 1970 S large date double die obverse cent. In this case, the doubling is quite evident in all of the obverse letters as well as the date itself. Due to the class 1 rotated hub doubling with its clockwise rotation on this coin, the letters of Liberty are all doubled towards the south, while in turn the words "In God We Trust" display doubling towards the west of the letters. And the date is again doubled quite distinctively, with the O displaying in the most dramatic fashion. For its part, this coin, which was graded by PCGS as MS64 Red, managed to sell at auction for $4,200. Now, we started this video with a presidential dollar coin, and will now move ahead to where the mint started with the whole golden dollar thing with the Sacagawea dollar. In this case, more specifically, what is more commonly known as the Cheerios dollar. So, as a part of a promotion in order to popularize these coins, the General Mills Company randomly included over 5,000 2000 dated Sacagawea dollars in 10 million boxes of Cheerios. It was later discovered that most of these coins were actually struck with a unique reverse die, where the tail feathers of the eagle were enhanced or strengthened. Today, these remain quite sought after as collector's pieces, as evidenced by the current coin, which was authenticated by PCGS with a grade of MS68 to sell at auction for a nice even $6,000. And then we have yet another modern rarity, the 1982 D small date copper penny, a transitional era coin that was struck on the wrong type of planchet. This came about when the mint was busy switching production over from the older solid copper coins, or bronze to be more specific, towards the newer zinc coins with only a small copper coating, the same coins that are still struck to this day. The Denver Mint was supposed to exhaust their entire supply of copper planchets and only then switch over production with the new small date variety to the copper coated zinc coins. But at least one or two of these older coin blanks still slipped into the mix, and as a result, these coins were created. This is the Discovery coin, which was graded by NGC in 2017 as AU50 and was sold here for $8,400. The next coin is one that most people will most likely not immediately notice anything peculiar about, but it has a lot more in common with the previous coin than you might think. You see, this too is a transitional era coin, where this time the 1965 dime was struck on a silver planchet. In 1965, the US Mint stopped using silver in all circulating coins due to the rising costs of the metal, making 1964 officially the last year of production for silver coins. However, the mint still had a rather large supply of silver dime planchets on hand, so the solution was to backdate the coins and strike 1964 dated coins on the silver blanks in 1965. Despite this, a few of the silver planchets apparently got mixed up with the clad coinage, and they were minted with the 1965 date. Today, these are quite valuable, and this sample was graded by PCGS as MS62, an extremely attractive sample that sold at auction for $9,000. And now, as promised, yet another No S proof coin. This time though, it is the 1968 No S Roosevelt dime's turn on the podium. In 1968, the San Francisco Mint was reopened after being relegated to the status of only an assayer's office for nearly 13 years. In addition to producing coins for circulation on an as-needed basis almost, its primary function was to strike proof coins for numismatic purposes. As such, the S mint mark was meant to appear on all proof coins, as already explained earlier. After not minting coins for such a long time, as I'm sure you can imagine, things were still a bit chaotic at times. Mistakes crept in, and one of these was creating a number of No S proof coins, like this Proof 67 cameo graded coin from NGC, which on this occasion managed to raise $18,000 at auction. The final penny to appear on this list is one of the most sought-after cent variety coins known. The 1969 S double die Obverse coin is one of the strongest cases of rotated hub doubling that made its way into circulation, surpassed perhaps only in the series by the 1958 and 1955 double die Obverse varieties, both of which fall outside of the purview of this particular list. In total, there are 71 grading events on the census for this coin, although it's doubtful that the actual population is that high, with crossovers no doubt accounting for a portion of that number. This coin resides in an Annox slab with a details grade of uncirculated due to recoloring. The coin sold at auction for the sum of $20,400. While the current coin is certainly a modern coin, it is by no means a circulation coin to be sure. The 2007 W quarter-ounce Platinum Eagle is here seen with the so-called Frosted Liberty on the reverse design, part of a small run of 21 coins that were produced with this finish before the template was adjusted to leave the word Freedom with a regular proof finish in order to better see the contrast. So yes, according to this criteria, this coin should by rights be classified as a pattern instead, but they were apparently released along with the regular coins by mistake. So if you have a set like this, then I suggest you go and check to see if you have one of these 21 Frosted Freedom types, as they are quite a bit more valuable than the regular coins. By way of example, this coin, graded by PCGS as Proof 70 Deep Cameo, managed to sell for $43,200 by auction's close. Then we have a true dual denomination mint error that reads as $1 on the reverse and $0.25 on the obverse, created by pairing a Sacagawea dollar reverse with a Washington quarter obverse and striking the die marriage to a Sacagawea dollar planchet. Even more remarkable in that, of the 18 examples that are known of this Mule coin type, there are 3 distinct die pairings, and 13 of the 18 examples that are known are of die pairing number 1, such as this coin, and all of these coins were discovered in circulation or by coin roll hunters. Graded by NGC as MS67, the closing price at auction for this particular piece was $102,000. And I just realized that already makes 10 coins. So, surprise! This list now has 11 coins, because there is absolutely no way I'm leaving off the MVP of the show. The 1975 Proof No S Roosevelt dime is the final No S coin that was promised earlier on in the video. No need to go over the exact origin story again, as it shares most of the details with the previous 2 No S coins. The major difference here is that there are only 2 such coins known to exist, making it easily one of the scarcest variety coins in the US Mint's history, and certainly so for the modern era. PCGS graded this coin as Proof 68, and it sold for the staggering amount of $456,000 at auction. Will you be searching for any of these coins in your collection or during your next major coin hunt? Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Subscribe to WNN and activate notifications with the bell icon so you'll know when new videos are released. For the World Numismatic News, I am Numisman saying thank you for watching, keep collecting, and of course, have a great day.